Muhammad.
What's up?
What's up, dude?
Dude, I feel like we did 90% of the podcast already. Just eating, you paying for me at Rudy's and then driving over here. Just talking nonsense.
Well, we can call this the last hour then. I think that's fine. I usually don't like the first hour of the podcast because the first hour is like, so what do you do? And they're like, oh, I do this for a living. And then I'm like, well, what do you do? And then I'm like, oh, I do this. How'd you get into comedy? It's like the bullshit. So the second hour, now that we've gotten past that, we can talk about what really matters. You got a foot fetish? I'm kidding.
Let's talk about hentai. Yeah, let's get right straight into it, bro.
Yeah.
I like hentai.
You do?
I do.
Dude, who the fuck doesn't? Who's lying about not liking hentai?
It's funny because, like, I went to a middle school in the early 2000s where, like, being a black nerd, like, no, people, like, hated them, like, were an outcast.
Yeah.
And now it's, like, mainstream. Everybody
Being a black nerd?
Yeah, everybody likes anime. It's, like, a whole thing.
I had a bit about this. I was downtown, but driving by the convention center, and there was an anime convention going on, and everybody outside of it was black. Like, everybody there was a black guy. And there was a group of these black girls, and one of them was dressed like Sailor Moon. And one of the guys running by her was like, hey, what up, Sailor Moonique? And I thought that was so funny.
Sailor Moon, that's real. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
But, yeah, black guys like anime. I don't know what it is. Do you watch Naruto?
Dude, I watch all the three. I think the top three is like Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece.
Dang. You're all the way in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got into those. I did watch One Piece a little bit when I was a kid, but not enough to tell you or to give you anything about it. I just knew the dude was stretchy. You like Miyazaki films?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I fucking love Miyazaki, dude. Like, what's the big one? I wanted to name my dog Moro. You remember from, what's the name of the movie?
Spirited Away.
Princess Mononoke.
Oh, yeah.
Princess Mononoke. The dog's name was Moro. Looks just like my dog.
Last night, a couple of my friends were watching Nausicaa, The Valley of the Wind.
Yeah, I leave that on sometimes when I go to bed. It's a very just visually pleasing movie.
I love the soundtrack.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Love the soundtrack.
Spirited Away is also a banger. It's a little... I've seen it too many times, though. That's the problem with it. Nausicaa is, like, vague enough that I like it. Princess Mononoke. You ever seen Porco Rosso?
I love Porco Rosso, dude.
That one is so fucking good. I didn't see it until, like, 3 years ago for the first time, and the first time I saw it, I was thinking, fuck, this is one of the better ones. Like, this actually might be better than some of the other ones that I thought were up there.
It's one of those Miyazaki films where the lead main character is a male. It's always a female lead.
Oh, that's a good point.
And yeah, the theme of basically he wants to like die with his friends, right? Like his friend died in the like he wants to join his friend in heaven with the airplanes.
He lives that way, basically. Yeah.
So he's like a war veteran, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember the end of it, but I think
the end he fights the American in a gunship fight off, and then they both crash and they both beat the shit out of each other, and it turns into a fist fight, and then Porco wins the fist fight, and then he goes back to that island and bangs the hottest girl in all of Italy, who somehow has a crush on a pig because he's just that fucking suave. It's pretty crazy, but it's a good movie.
Dude, I like the subtleties of like he can make someone like cooking or like a neighborhood scene or like a cat walking, like it makes you want to like watch the movie. Like he makes it realistic.
Yeah,
I love
Howl's Moving Castle when they're cooking the bacon and eggs. It's like just fun to watch, just the scene of that happening. That is a good point.
Porco Rosso is very funny too. Like the fighting, and I'm starting to remember the fighting scenes and the crowds and the very funny. Have you seen The Cat Returns?
No. Is that a good one?
Oh my god,
I should watch that.
I think it's the funniest one.
Cat Returns. Holy shit. Cat Returns. I haven't seen that one or My Neighbor Totoro.
That's a sin. That's a sin against God.
Is it really? Oh, fuck.
That's a staple.
Dang. Yeah, I've never seen it. I should watch it. I have all of them available on Amazon. I should just fucking bang them all out because they are so good.
What about Kiki's Delivery Service?
Oh, I've seen that one a lot. That's actually my sister's favorite movie. It's kind of gay though, so I don't like watch that one all the time. The other one is Ponyo.
Ponyo, I think Disney made it, or Disney was involved.
Disney was probably involved.
I mean, it's fine. I like it too, but I like the early ones. Yeah, Princess Mononoke. Princess Mononoke they have a lot of similar themes to Nausicaa about the environment.
Yeah, I think the Mononoke one is so good though because there's no clear good guy or bad guy. It's just sort of everybody's doing their own thing and the world is complicated, and I love that messaging. As opposed to like clear good guy, clear bad guy. It's just you're kind of rooting for everybody the whole time, but they all have different interests and things that they want, and it's conflicting. I thought that's such a great way to tell a story.
And it was in the 80s where he was talking about the environment in like the late 80s.
Before it was like tacky and lame. It was like kind of edgy to talk about the environment. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. And then the same with Nausicaa Valley of the Wind. It does have kind of a lot of environmental kind of messages, I guess.
Wow. I kind of like you more now, dude.
you were like, I didn't really like you the first hour, but now things are looking up, dude. You're killing it. No, Miyazaki's great. I love Miyazaki. What's the other? What else? What's another good movie? What other movies you like?
I like a lot of Korean dramas.
I like Parasite.
Parasite. I made it over to the United States. Have you ever seen Old Boy?
No, I have not.
Another great one. Or Mother. I should just send you a list, but Korean films, they're really good at revenge plots.
Yeah.
Most of them are like a lot of revenge. And they drag it out too. All the movies are like 2-hour runtime. Yeah, a huge anime nerd. I was like a half jock, half nerd.
You played sports? Soccer?
Yeah.
Were you any good?
I was very good.
Oh, shit. Very good. You didn't even hold back.
I can't lie about that. I played.
You still play?
No, I had a back injury in college. I had to retire forever.
What happened to it?
I have a lower, one of my discs is like out of place. I mean, I could still like run and like do stuff, but not as good as I used to.
Do you feel it when you're just moving around and doing daily shit?
No, it's just like I can't play 90 minutes of soccer anymore, which is a huge part of it.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was the plan. Like I had a girlfriend. I was planning on playing like semi-pro or like pro. And then, yeah, I had a back injury, got super depressed, find out I couldn't play anymore. And
that would be depressing.
Start doing stand-up.
Dang, never look back.
Yeah.
Now things are better than ever. Ditch the girl. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, it's bad, but it's good. That must be tough. I don't envy athletes because so many of them, like they get a knee injury or something wrong, and then it's just like, damn, what do you do now, you know?
It's funny because like soccer is like performing, right? There's a crowd and like there's a pressure to perform. Like I get a little bit of that on stage, and I realized that like that was the rush I was missing. That's why I got depressed. Is like getting on stage and performing.
It was a rush, yeah. That makes sense. I guess there's a lot of parallels that I never really drew, but Yeah, I never got into sports. I never understood it. I mean, by that I mean I was never athletic. I was very bad at sports. I played basketball in middle school, and it was embarrassing. At one point, the coach came to my parents and was like, "You just get him out of here."
That's a good coach, dude. I like coaches who are like honest. You know, if the kids suck, like make them do something else. Like you don't have to waste all this time.
Yeah. I think my parents just had like an image of what was going to be my life. and they were like, he's going to play basketball. And then when that wasn't working out, yeah, the coach literally was like, he's just not fucking good at this. He doesn't care, and he's not good. Just get him out of here.
Was this in Brazil, the States?
No, I used to live in California.
Yeah.
I grew up there until I was about 12 years old, and then I moved here. So I went to high school here and all that. But I've been in Austin like 20 years, something like that.
You might have been better if you played in Brazil.
Think so?
Yeah.
I think so. I was tall. That's what the big thing that I had. Mm-hmm. So like I was one of the kids where like a coach saw me in a hallway and he was like, bro, you got to get on the team. It was one of those situations. But I just have no athleticism at all. I'm a fucking nerd. Like I grew up with computers. I would hunch over a fucking computer for 10, 12 hours a day playing video games. I still do that shit. You can see it right there. I'm caving over there.
Dude, that's a good setup, bro. 2 monitors?
Dude, 2, please.
3,
please.
Is that 3?
Brother, 3, please. With that computer over there, there's like 5. I've been thinking about getting another one too, which is crazy work, but
dude, so I had a similar story where the coach of a local soccer club literally drove a van to I lived in a apartment complex, and we were playing outside, and he just told us to get in. He just rounded up all the foreign kids, all the Mexican kids.
The fuck? Like it's the back of a Home Depot or some shit, dude?
He got his uniform, soccer cleats, shin guards, and then picked us up every Saturday. And people thought we were like not of age in our group. Like we looked like grown men because all of us were like tall, athletic. Mm-hmm. And some of the parents wanted our birth certificates. Sorry, dude, the zin in my mouth is making it hard. I don't take it off.
Zinnin.
But yeah, like the Karens basically asked for our birth certificates. It was funny.
That reminds me of that movie. You seen Benchwarmers?
Yeah.
They're like, this guy's not a fucking kid. He's like 25 years old.
And he slips him a paper with like $10.
It says I'm 12 written in crayon. It's so funny, dude. It's the funniest shit ever.
So, what games do you play?
Man, glad you asked. I play a lot of World of Warcraft. Mm-hmm. I've been playing that lately because they are re-releasing old shit, which I've been getting into. I play Hearthstone. I play Rainbow Six Siege. I'll play... what was I playing? Rocket League. I've been playing some of that. Marvel Rivals. I've been playing some of that. Why, you game, bro?
No, but...
You out here gaming, dude?
There was a time period in my life where I could have been a gamer, but my parents got me a GameCube, and I played Sonic the Hedgehog on it. And then
you almost went pro on Sonic the Hedgehog?
I was pretty good. And then right then when I got the GameCube, I started playing soccer. So that ended quickly.
That was probably a better life to go down, though. Yeah. And this might sound crazy, but I feel like that's another thing that makes me scared about being an athlete is, like, especially people who work out. If you put all this work into working out or building your body or getting good at something, and then one day you're old and you can't do that anymore, it's like, well, all that time kind of went nowhere. You know what I mean? But if you put it into something like with your brain, I feel like you can use it longer. Do you agree, or is that crazy to say?
I mean, soccer, it helped me with like, it forces you to have a social life. That's
true. I get that.
Because you're forced to be with like women, girls, early age. Again, like I was like a half jock, half nerd. So I would like literally after soccer practice, I would go to the anime club, and I would sneak. I didn't want my friends to know that I like the anime.
That's funny.
So I would sneak there.
What appealed you to anime? What was attracting you to the anime club?
I grew up on Pokemon.
Oh yeah, you just never kicked it?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I kicked that shit. I was in Pokemon, but it didn't stick, you know? Did you Dragon Ball Z?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, I tried, I did theater in high school.
What's that?
Theater.
Oh, theater.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's where the nerd comes from, right? Yeah. Did you do any big plays?
I would.
How did they cast someone like you?
I mean, they didn't cast me, but I would just hang around the theater kids, and I would do like I would help out on stage. I never did any plays or anything. I would just be around them.
So you're just hanging out.
Yeah. I never had the balls to actually like say I want to be a part of this or like get on stage. I was so embarrassed if my friends would find out
That you were theatering?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. But now it's popular. Now it's popular to be a nerd. So like I missed it completely.
Oh man, no, you were in it. You were there.
Mm-hmm.
They remember you. Any of them to get famous?
There was a girl. Her name is Aida, and she wrote a TV show on HBO.
Oh, sure.
I think it's called Girls, not Girls. I don't know, but she was on Wild 'N Out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I met her in Nebraska.
Dang. She went to Iowa?
Yeah, she lived in Iowa, moved to Nebraska, and then went to Hollywood.
That's so interesting. I like hearing people getting famous doing starting young when they're in theater or something. I took a theater class and I remember taking a theater class when I was in middle school. And at the end of this is so dumb. I'm embarrassed to tell this. And at the end of the school year, the teacher pulled me aside and she goes, "Eric, you could do it." And I was like, no, why would you tell me that?
Was it like singing or instrument?
No, I was just acting. We were just doing acting and stuff. And we would do like act outs and different shit. And I remember I liked it. I was good at it, but just never committed. I was never in plays or anything. I never hung out with the theater kids. I just took that one theater class and she was like, dude.
Also, theater kids are the freakiest kids in school.
I was a little weirdo.
They fucked, bro.
They were fucking?
Yeah, they don't know this, but theater kids, they be fucking, bro.
Well, I think it's because theater kids are fucking because it's a perfect collaboration of girls and boys. You know what I mean? Yeah. Jocks, when you're in sports, you're hanging out with dudes, you know? If you're what are girls doing that it's not sports in school? I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. But theater, you're hanging, it's co-ed, you know? So they're fucking. Band kids are fucking, dude. Dude, band kids are fucking their shit up.
They're like polyamorous, too. They all, like, fuck each other. They don't care.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe that they weren't. I can't believe that they were the nerds. And that the jocks were the popular ones, because the jocks, they're not fucking. They're barely. I mean, yeah, maybe a cheerleader, they're talking to them, but
it's usually the most popular jock is the one fucking, and all the rest of them are like hanging on his coattails.
So it's like a one to rule them all type situation. Yeah.
But the theater kids is like a community. They're all like each other.
It's a community of fucking. It's not capitalistic. There's not 1%ers. It's just a commune of fuck. That's good. That makes sense. Yeah, I kind of wish if I was that age again, I got into theater or something and did more of it. But my parents were kind of against it. They were like, no, you got to get good at math and business. That's what they were. They very like focused on. You need to be a business person. And yeah, so that's what I did. But yeah, did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to community college.
Yeah, which one? Out in Nebraska, Iowa.
It's on the border of Nebraska and Iowa. It's called Iowa Western Community College.
Iowa Western.
Iowa.
Yeah. What'd you study?
I just got an associate's degree.
In what?
Liberal arts.
Nice, me too. Yeah. Political science.
It's the most useless. If I didn't get a scholarship to play, I would not have gone to college. It's the biggest mistake of my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang. You got student debts?
Yep.
Yeah. That sucks, man. Yeah, a lot of people don't need it. I had a free ride. My parents were paying for it, so I was like, all right, I'll do it. But looking back, I'm like, if I just had that money that I could put into a house or even just dump it in the stock market, probably would have done better than what I'm doing now. Because like my job, I don't need a college degree to do my job. It's real estate. You can just show up and they'll take you. But Yeah, political science. I did political science because I thought politics was cool. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get into politics. But by the time I left, I was like, dude, I am not doing politics. This is the nastiest, dirtiest, most piece of shit business anybody could be a part of. It's just lying. That's all it is. It's just people with passions getting manipulated by people who are evil. That's all it is. But yeah, I didn't want to get a part of that. So sell real estate.
Dude, politics is weird to me because, like, I came from a third world country where there was a dictator.
Who was the guy again? What was his name? Rahami? Forgot his name. The Egyptian guy? Shit. He looked like a mouse. Everyone called him a mouse.
I think it was al-Bakir. I forgot too. But, like, I didn't complain about politics or how people, like, vote or, like... So basically, I don't care about politics. So when I got here and people were complaining about the president, I'm like, well, everything's great here. Like, I don't know. I don't see the reason. Stop recording.
No, it's good. Okay. Fatah al-Sisi. Yeah. I just wanted to check. Go ahead.
Yeah, but... Yeah, well, I never, like, when the riots about the BLM things were happening.
Right.
I'm like, if nobody's getting murdered or there's no genocide, to me, like life is great. Like, I don't see any problems.
I completely agree. I think we whine a lot about shit that just doesn't fucking matter. Even the gender stuff, like the transgender and all. It's like, dude, who fucking cares, man? Like, if they want to chop their shit off, like, what the fuck do we care? And it's like when they start doing it to kids, obviously it's a little crazy, but it's like, man, why are we talking about this? It's because we have nothing else to talk about. We're talking about bullshit because we have nothing else going on.
Do you remember when people were posting black squares on Instagram?
What was that for again?
BLM.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I thought it'd be funny. I posted a white square. And I got a text from my friends like, Muhammad, what are you doing, bro? Like, what's going on? I'm like, it's like the most hacky shit you can do. Yeah. But like, I felt like the need to make fun of it.
Right.
Because, like, what do you like? You just gonna post a square and like call it a day.
It's like when everyone did the Ukrainian flag like highlighted over their face or something, like in like a opaque over their face on their profile. That shit was so tacky. Yeah, but BLM was...
It was retarded, man.
That shit got way out of control. That shit got crazy.
Dude, I checked out when I found out the founder of BLM was making like millions of dollars. I was like, okay, I'm out.
Yeah, that money just kept to him.
Her.
Yeah. It was a white girl, right?
It was black. I think it was a black lady.
It was a black lady.
Yeah. Yeah, during the protest, like one of my friends, like,
did you go out and protest?
No. So he texted me.
Yeah.
He's like, Muhammad, it's our time. I'm like, what?
Oh, shit. Yo, what a calling.
I was like, what are you talking about, bro? I'm not going to go get maced in public. Like, what are you talking about? And he got arrested at the state capitol.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
How long was he in jail?
Like 2 days.
Oh, fuck.
I'm like, dude, you're fucking retarded, bro.
That's crazy. Was he like... You're not American black. Was he like American black?
He's Nigerian.
Oh, he's Nigerian.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But it was all the hype, bro. I wish the only regret I have is not taking advantage of the white pussy I could have gone doing BLM.
Oh, you probably could have.
The guilt pussy.
There's some guilt out there for sure. That's honestly swings me the complete other way, bro. Now I'm like, why didn't you go out there, dude? What the fuck were you doing? Fuck everything. You said it yourself. The politics doesn't matter. You might as well just go out there and take some for yourself.
Dude, there were friends of mine I haven't talked to in years. Like, my dad died, and they texted me doing BLM.
Really?
I'm like, dude, you didn't call me when my father died. And now
That's crazy.
You care about it.
You call me about BLM. What are they saying? Just like, I appreciate you as a black friend or something?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
God, that's so gay. God, that's gay.
Or I'm here for you.
That is so lame. Did that, dude? That's like, what is that?
Yeah.
That's like, thank you for your service or something. When you work in the chair force, that's crazy.
It's just people want to be a part of what's going on. People just want to talk about the socio aware.
And I remember when that was happening, I was just playing video games every day because it was like peak COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at my phone like, they're doing what downtown? People are getting shot? What? And I was like, fuck it. Just go back to playing video games.
Dude, I was so confused doing when they stormed DC.
That was a crazy day.
And I'm like, again, I have a third world perspective. I was shocked no one was murdered. I'm like, just mow them down.
Mm-hmm. Dude, in any third world, so many deaths.
Everybody dead.
So many deaths. Pence would have had a fucking bayonet shoved up his asshole if that was a third world situation. But because we live in this country, it was a fucking meme fest. It was just goofy as hell. It might be this one here. You see that little knob there? Yeah, there you go. Tighten that fucker. Yeah, you got it. But I remember the day it happened, I was working at this company, and the guys there were super conservative. Very conservative country dudes. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? Are we going to work today? Like, something crazy's happening. And one of them was like, everything's going to be just fine. Trust me. The country's going to be all right. And I was like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? The country's going to be all right. But, yeah, that was a weird day. I'm actually surprised that didn't get a lot worse than it did. Because I think even in a first world, that should have been bloodier. I think, like, what, 2 people died? Something like that?
It might have been one person. I think, yeah, probably one person at least died.
Yeah. It's like someone took a shit on Nancy Pelosi's desk.
It's really funny. That's some good shit.
That is pretty funny. Just her getting back to and being like, oh my God. And she opens a drawer and there's a shit in there. She's like, motherfucker.
I was just mad how easy it was for them to access
the Capitol. But also, like, even if they killed a few politicians, I don't think it actually would have changed anything. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if that got a lot crazier and they took some senators hostage or whatever? Is that really going to change the outcome of that election? Like, Biden still came in. Biden still showed up. I don't know. I just feel like even if that got really violent, it's not going to shake anything up in a way that mattered.
I just feel like the American people should be grateful to their government.
Yeah. When did you move here again?
I would.
No, when did you move here?
Oh, when did I move here?
Yeah.
2005.
2005. And you said you were...
Like 10.
10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you still kind of remember a lot of Egypt.
I remember being afraid of the army, like people in uniform.
Oh,
like,
yeah?
Seeing like police people or any type of government building, like I was terrified.
Really?
Because they were the ones like murdering people. Like I moved here because the Sudanese government would like pay like rebels to go into villages and like murder whoever's there for the resources. So that was going on, and we had to like seek refuge from the United Nations.
Oh, so you guys came here on asylum?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
And then you got citizenship that way?
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a green card. I'm not a citizen.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Oh, man. But you're like Americanized now.
Yeah. My mom's a citizen. Everybody else in my family is a citizen. I'm like the last one to get it. I can get it anytime. I'm just lazy.
You should do that. I don't know if you've read the news.
Yeah.
You should get on that. Yeah. What's the next step?
I just basically have to pay $600.
That's a big step.
Yeah.
That is a big step. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Fucking can't imagine. Something similar in Brazil. They had a military dictatorship there for like, I think 40 years until they started doing elections again recently, I think like 20 years ago. But my mom grew up during that time, and she was saying the same thing. She was like, you stay away from the government, you stay away from everything. But it was kind of lawless out there. People were just like doing whatever they can do to make money, to get money. And she came here with the same philosophy. So now she steals from Goodwill.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Not from Goodwill. That's crazy. She'll steal from Kroger's or something. I don't know.
So how did they just like buy a ticket, got over here, or?
My dad's American.
Oh, okay.
My dad's an American man. So she came here to learn English, met my dad. She didn't really like him, but he was simping, and he was like, let's just get married. I'll give you a green card. And they've been together for 40 years. So
I don't know
out.
what your mom looks like, but based on your nationality, I'm guessing she's hot.
You know what's so crazy, dude? Is that somehow or another, without showing or even anyone seeing my mom, the amount of people that have told me, is she hot? Is fucking statistically insane. There we go. But, yeah, she might be.
I mean, this is not your fault. It's just what Brazilian did, what they put out there, how they advertise Brazil. It's just people in bikinis on the beach.
Yeah. Brazil definitely, yeah, that's the big stereotype. It's just big tittied, big ass woman. And it's just like, all right, dude, that's my mom. That's my fucking mom, dude. Chill, bro.
This is where you edit a picture of your mom.
Yeah, right.
Just
I am for sure not doing that. Want to make that abundantly clear. She's like 65. But yeah, dude, she is a Pilates teacher, which sucks to tell people. But yeah, so she's the Brazilian one. And yeah, the girls there are pretty hot. I'm not going to lie. When I go there, I was there last year. It's crazy. Big thing about going to another country is like when you use Tinder or Bumble or some shit like that in another country, it's insane compared to here. Because here I feel like it's not even usable. Like they're not even worth using. But you go to like Brazil or something, it's just, especially since they know you're American, it's like, holy shit.
just all tens.
Just all, nah, I wouldn't say all tens, but it's just, you can't swipe your phone without getting a match. It's just matched. I think it's so interesting. I like to download them again just to experience it because it is so interesting to see. But
Have you dated a girl in Brazil?
no, never dated a girl in Brazil. I have gone there and just had like, gone to bars and had flings and shit, but nothing like dating,
Honestly, if I were you, I would get like a 20-year-old Brazilian that doesn't speak any English and get over here. That's how I feel.
I think you're 100% right. I think one day I will do that. But I don't know, maybe when I'm 40, Is it weird? Do you think it's weird for a 40-year-old man to be dating a 25-year-old?
Not at all. I mean, my
Dude,
dad...
Muhammad, we're getting along, bro.
Dude, my dad met my mom. He was 46, and she was in high school, and she was walking to school. And
Okay, this sounds crazy already, dude. Continue.
He saw her walking, and he called the school, and they gave him her address.
Okay, and then what did he do next?
He showed up. He's like, I want your daughter, and he bought her. He was 46. She was 16.
Okay, different culture.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
He was 46.
Yeah. And
So-
he already had two. I think he already had like 3 wives.
Wow.
Yeah.
When you mentioned your father, I had assumed he died in an accident, but now I'm assuming he died from old age.
Yeah. He died here. He died in the States. I think he was like 86.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So he had you when he was like in his 50s?
Yeah.
Dang. So you weren't playing soccer with your dad?
No. Yeah, dude, I think I have like at least 15 siblings. I have no idea what they look like.
What?
Yeah. Like half
From his
sibling.
other wives?
Yeah.
And you've never seen
I
them?
never met them.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They're all still in Egypt?
Some of them are in Egypt, some of them are in Sudan. But yeah, they're all like adults with families.
Dang.
Yeah.
So your mom was his favorite wife?
Yeah, she was the one he knew that she was coming to America, so he just tagged along.
Wow. And
Yeah.
he said sayonara to all the other chicks. Dang.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. And you got a bunch of bros out there that you'll never meet. You don't have their number or email or...
But I think as soon as I make some sort of money, I think they're gonna pop out of the woodwork.
Oh, you think so?
Mm-hmm.
So you think they're clocking you?
I mean, yeah, they know I'm in the States.
So they always like, I think I got a half brother out there in the States somewhere.
Dude, and occasionally I would get a Facebook message, and it would be some guy asking for like $2,000.
Really?
And then like Muhammad, he like knows my name. He's like, I'm your brother, help me out. I'm like, they think I'm rich just because I'm in America.
Right. Do you? What are their names? All Muhammad also?
That's a good guess.
That's what I would guess.
That's a good guess. I'm gonna guess a lot of Arabic names, a lot of Muhammads. But yeah, like marrying a young, like I guess I'm older now, but I see why my dad did it. I mean, when you're,
I completely get it. I think it's really fucked when people like talk shit. I like there is. I have a little bit of the American in me where like right now, I think my absolute limit is like 24. 24 and above, I'm cool with. Even if I'm a 45, 50-year-old man, I think 24 and above is fine. But man, going as low as 20, 19, that's crazy. I was talking to someone else here earlier. Like I was at my college town the other day, and I went to the college bars, and I saw all these 21-year-old girls walking around. I was like, dude, these girls are not even attractive. They're just, they're tiny girls. Like that's not attractive to me. And I don't know. I've always been, I kind of like older women. Like I like a girl like in her later 30s or, my age, I think is pretty nice.
I like a girl who life gone to her a little bit. Like she's been through life, like she had to deal with problems, a couple of ex-girlfriends or a couple of ex-boyfriends. So they know there's no bullshit. But going younger, it's more practical because like I want to have kids. The only reason I would date a young lady now is just she'll be able to have children.
Right. I don't really want kids. Do you want kids?
Yeah.
You do? Yeah. You said that fast. Why?
I had a lot of siblings growing up.
You never met them, though.
With my immediate family. But I don't like being alone. I don't like being alone. Again, the only reason I'm doing comedy is to have a family. I'm not really good at anything else. I mean, I could always work.
Damn, dude, that was so wholesome. Holy shit. That's so funny. That's interesting. It's funny you say that about comedy because I'm going to have my wholesome moment now. When I was working my sales job, I would go out with some of the salespeople, and I was just like, dude, I don't relate with these people. I just don't relate. Like, we're not interested in the same things. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But then when I started doing comedy, I was like, holy shit, here's a group of people, like a whole community, and they're all kind of interested in the same thing, and they kind of have the same vibe that I can click with. It is kind of cool to be a part of a community finally where I'm like, dude, this is what I like. It's people trying to, say something funny, just have a good time, have a laugh. That's all that matters.
I think this has been said before, or I've heard it somewhere, but talking to your coworkers where they're like, you said there was nothing interesting about them. It's like, then you go, you work that day, you have conversation with them all day, and then you go to like an open mic where you have the most interesting conversation or the most ridiculous things happen. Mm-hmm. Or like comics are basically like they cut out all the bullshit from a conversation and they just get to the funniest, interesting part.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. It's just like, what is actually worth talking about? That's what we're going to talk about. But it's also just the fact that they're looking for the interesting thing to talking about. Mm-hmm. as opposed to flexing or whatever the fuck. Because a lot of times I'll hang out with the sales guys and then they're all like, yeah, we're working on a new real estate property. We're working on this new investment. This, you see the projections on that. And it's just like, this shit is boring, dude. This sucks. Like, who are you? What do you like? What's going on with you? You know? And they can't have that conversation with people because there's nothing there. All they do is think, how do I make more money? And it's kind of gross. But I don't know.
I mean, I get it. I mean, if you chose that life, I mean, it's practical and like, I don't know, it's safe. I get why people choose that life, the corporate life.
I think I get it too. It's just, I don't know. I think it just shows like a lack of depth, I guess. I don't know. There are some people who go corporate and then they start working for themselves afterward, and then they get a job doing what they did corporate but for themselves, which is cool, but it still shows a lack of depth. It shows that the only thing you're really interested in is making money so you can go out, go to fancy restaurants, have a good date, you know, have good sex with a girl, have kids. And it's like, yeah, but is that all? Or is there more to you? There's more wanting than just like have a nice dinner, a nice house, and that's it. I don't know. That feels like not enough. You know what I'm saying?
Again, most people are like NPCs.
Exactly.
That's like 90% of people you meet.
And I hate calling 90% of people NPCs, but a lot of people are. And it's just like, dude, but like, let's fucking say something crazy. You know, let's talk about crazy fucking shit.
Dude, so the job I work on now,
Yeah.
I haven't told anyone I do stand up, but I think a few of them are like looking at my social media. But it's funny how like I haven't told anyone I do stand up, but I would like in conversations I would like have a bit that I had like whatever, and I would slip it into a conversation. It would be super hilarious, and I have no idea. It was a setup. It was planned, but. They're like, Muhammad, you're like funny, but like consistently funny. Why are you consistently funny? But I have no idea that there's like there's a whole.
What a crazy long game you're playing with these people, dude.
But again, it's like some of them pick up on it, and I'm trying so hard to not say I do stand up comedy because once you say it, then people are like, there's the pressure of you like, hey man, be funny.
I've gotten that with my friends already, where they know that I've been doing stand up a lot, and sometimes I'll be chatting with them, and they're like, "Is this a bit? What is this? What are you doing?" And I'm like, "No, like I'm just chatting. This is just I'm fucking around, man." I hate that because then it just belittles everything that I'm doing. But to never tell, how long you worked there?
Probably like 8 months now.
Okay, that's not too long. I thought it was like 4 years. You're just fucking.
At every job I do, eventually they find out I do stand up, but I try my hardest not to say it immediately.
Yeah.
Because like, what are they like? What are you? There's always that pressure of like be funny or like do something. I'm not trying to get in trouble with like HR or like
right. Yeah, that is tough. You don't want to say something too crazy.
But again, it's like the risk of going to open mics for 10 years just to maybe go on the road. It's just like I don't know, I just think about it every day, and I'm starting to get attracted to that safe life of having a job and not have to worry about going out at night.
Would you go on the road if you had the opportunity like tomorrow?
I'd love to.
Yeah?
I'd love to. Again, I kind of like I made it my only option where I'm like I could have picked up a skill like a trade where I'm like, nah, I'm going to open mic. It's like force myself to be just it's my only thing I could do consistently.
Right.
Which I've heard that a lot of comics do. It's like you have to make it the main thing. It can't be your second thing. It can't be the third thing. It can't be a hobby. Like you have to go all in.
I don't know. I feel like I kind of don't totally agree with that because again, look at Shane Gillis. He did sketches. He did the podcast. He kind of had his fingers in a lot of things, and then they all sort of built toward one thing, you know? And I think if you do all of them, it can help with the other ones that you're working on, you know? Maybe one of them pops off. Like his sketches pop off, and then that helps with the stand-up, or the stand-up pops off, and that helps with the sketches. Whatever it is. But I think as long as you're following a theme, then... But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But going on the road would be fun, but man, I fucking hate traveling. I hate airports. I hate being on planes. I hate driving. Well, I take that back. I do like driving. I would probably drive, but being on planes all the time does not sound fun. But, yeah. What are you thinking?
Man, I'm thinking about this open mic later.
Yeah?
The 6 p.m. mic might be fun. I know Dane is a good host.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of going to.
Yeah.
We can go there after this. That's at 5. At 5, we should leave.
Okay.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's probably the one I want to go to. I like that one. I like the buckets because it doesn't matter when you get there. I like that a lot. I don't like getting there early and fucking sitting around. Mm-hmm. I hate that. By you?
Again, I'm kind of grandfathered in a midnight mic where I can just go up whenever.
Yeah.
Which is like it's the gayest brag of all time. I can bump in an open mic.
It's no big deal. I bumped the open mic.
Especially at Lucky Duck, man. I love Lucky Duck so much, bro.
I love that one a lot, actually. People talk shit, but I actually really like that mic. I think it's pretty fun.
Dude, you want to this is funny, guys. So my car got repoed doing an open mic. Like I was at an open mic, and I signed up, and my car in the parking lot was getting report. So I walked outside, and I see my car on top of a tow truck.
Crazy.
Just driving away. And I go back inside, and I didn't even get on the mic.
You missed it when you walked out?
No, like it was a bucket.
Oh,
and
I didn't... God. Getting your car towed to even miss the bucket is crazy.
And I was just sitting there like, yep.
Standard. Yeah, I got something similar happened to me the other day. I got a ticket, and I didn't even get on the mic. I was signing up for Roscoe's, and I was like, well, that was fun. Fun. But...
Yeah, I just spent $300 for no reason. I could have stayed home.
Yeah, dude. Had they repoed it? That means they were already looking for it, right?
Yeah, they were looking for it, and then I had to go back to the dealership and get it back.
Dang.
And
why were they looking for it?
I had like missed payments on it. Yeah.
Damn.
This is when I first moved to Austin. It was like maybe a year ago. Dude, I was working 12 hours a day.
You've only been here a year?
Or 2 years. This is a year ago. I think a year and a half ago this happened.
Okay.
But yeah, I was working 12 hours a day, and I was living in a motel. So I was paying like to live in the motel and paying for my car and working 12 hours and going to mics.
In the motel, dude.
Yeah.
What does a motel go for?
It's probably like maybe $40 a night.
Damn.
It was horrible, bro.
Yeah.
And it's, for some reason, all the hotels in Austin are like owned by Indians.
I think most of them are everywhere.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't know they monopolized the hotel business.
I think they got hotels. Yeah. They got hotels for sure, dude.
It's very interesting.
They don't have that in Iowa? White people own hotels?
Yeah, it's all
I don't
white.
think there's a single Indian in the state of Iowa. I think I could confidently say you were definitely the only Egyptian. You and your parents. That's funny. Thanks. That guy was talking to you about Swiss cheese, and then you hopped in a car and you were like, I'm driving to Austin.
I mean, I was thinking about it for like a year maybe before I left, but I was procrastinating. I was like, I'll do it next year. And then eventually it got to me.
You were just like, fuck it, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Have you gone on Kill Tony before?
No, never.
Damn, how many times you signed up?
I've signed up for like maybe a year and a half straight now. Yeah.
That's crazy. You're one of those that just gets fucked.
I think I might be blacklisted actually.
Why?
I don't it feels like it.
You might have left maybe one day early when something was going on. There was one day they pulled a bunch of names after hours, and they were like, if we call your name and you're not here, we're going to blacklist you. Mm-hmm. But I have a feeling that that's going to happen to me now. I have a feeling that was my initial feeling, is like, I'm going to get on early. Mm-hmm. I'm going to suck. And then and then it's going to take me years to get back. I had that thought. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. And I'm okay with it, though. I think I'm okay with it. Do you know what your minute would be and everything?
I mean, I would just, as soon as I get on stage, I like to fill out the vibes. And I have like a Rolodex of minutes. Mm-hmm. And I could just, I start panicking. I can just kick in a minute from whatever, 5 years ago. I'm not worried about the minute. Again, I think I would have an interesting interview.
Yeah.
I mean, you already know half the shit about the genocide and shit.
Yeah, the interview would be crazy.
I can always count on the interview.
The interview would go off for sure. And they would have good material, just roasting you as a person, as an African skinny man. They would love that.
Hopefully my banana phone skills would kick in.
Oh, dude, I hope so too. To watch you be like, bro, Tony, you gay, bro. That's my best Muhammad impression.
That's the fundamentals right there. You can't. Dude, I got a call back on Mothership, and this lady heckled me.
Really? You did the 3-minute mic?
Yeah.
And then they called you back? That's badass. And she heckled you?
Yeah, and what's funny is I was kind of like having I was kind of bombing.
Right.
And I was hoping for something, and then she heckled me, and I kicked into like, fuck you, whatever. And then I got more relaxed. And then Adam was there, and he saw like, and I'm like, thank God you heckled me, lady. You have no idea. Dude, I don't, Mothership is great and everything, but I don't like performing there, bro.
It's too weird.
I don't like it.
I did it once, and it's very tight, and like it seems, I guess, not fun. It's very like high pressure, and it's not very fun.
If I get patted down to like tell jokes, like it's already the vibe is already crazy.
Vibe is crazy.
If there's a guy with like a headpiece, like an ear thing, going.
Yeah, Muhammad's coming in now. Yep.
It's so intense in there.
Pat him down.
But it makes sense though.
Yeah, yeah. It makes sense. I totally get it. It's like one of the most popular places on earth, but it's just, that's a lot. It is a lot. And there should be, I feel like Mitzi should be more of a casual hangout place or something like that too.
It's so tiny though.
It's so tiny. Can anyone just walk in there? Is that how that works?
I think they're open to public till like 11.
Then it closes out. Because I've walked by there and I'm like, can anyone just go in here, or is it like comics only type deal? Comics that matter only type deal.
And it's kind of I think it's kind of, if you're an open micer and you just walk in there and start talking to the famous comedians, like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, they'll kill you. Yeah.
I've seen it done so many times.
That's so funny.
Like, that's crazy.
I kind of love the balls of that, though. The balls of that is actually so tight, though. Just walk in, sit next to Joe Rogan. Like, dude, comedy's crazy. That's so badass.
Dude, the amount of glazing that happens, especially at Creek. You know what glazing is, right?
Yeah, like sucking up to someone that's amazing. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it is pretty nuts.
I mean, I didn't go in the Creek Green Room. I think it took me like a year maybe to like be booked on a show for me to go back there.
Yeah.
But I've seen open micers just like literally like walk in the green room.
That's crazy.
I'm like, what are you doing?
I've never been back there once in my life. That's very interesting. Yeah, I could not imagine. Could not imagine. That would be kind of fun though, to go in the Mitzies and just not even talk to them, just kind of hang out in the back and just look debonair with a cool drink and be like, yeah, I don't need to talk to these people.
Yeah, I got a spot at Nard Bar in a couple
So you're booked? Yeah, I got a spot in a place a couple streets down. Might have heard of it, Narbar. That's so funny. That place kind of grosses me out. I hate talking shit about Narbar, but it does gross me out. I just don't even like sitting in there. It just looks slimy.
It's the end of the rainbow, bro.
Yeah.
It's the depths. Dude, I did a mic there. Do you know A?
Oh, yeah.
So I think it was like 8 p.m. mic, and A was passed out in the back. It was just me and him. I was just talking to him. And I finished my set, and then he wakes up and starts clapping.
It was just him?
Just him.
Yo, Narbar goes off, dude. Let's go. That's so funny. I did an open mic there on Sunday because I was going to go to Creek for the 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then they didn't have it, so I just went to Narbar, and I was like, I'm going to do something today. And it wasn't actually bad. I was like, okay, that was pretty okay. But I have been in there when it's just like one drunk person, like, just fucked up.
All those shitty mics, they don't help you necessarily with your working out material, but it does humble you to the point where you like, when I do have an opportunity in front of an audience, I have to take full advantage of it.
What I want to do usually with mics like that is I just try the craziest jokes I have. I'm like, is this anything or am I just insane? And then if it does decent there, then I'm like, all right, let's put this in front of real people and see how that would work. But like I have a couple that I'll try today that I think are pretty out there. And I tried them the other day and I was like, I think they're kind of funny. They're just a little wild. Like one of the wilder ones was the one you told me about, like the slave ship one. Mm-hmm. That one I think is kind of wild for like average people. But if I want to put it into like a story so I can talk, like I have this bit about abortion and like babies, and then I start going to like how I don't really like babies, and then I want to kind of slip it into that. Because if I say it fast enough, I think it's really funny. But if it's like too much of a theme, then I think it gets a little crazy. But yeah.
I think that joke could be at least 3 minutes.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's fun. You know what's interesting too is talking to a more experienced comics. They hear these little like jokes that I have that are maybe 20, 30 seconds, and they're like, you could make fucking 20 minutes out of that. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? How? I have no idea how to do that. I just have no clue.
Or you can exaggerate the airplane tropes where you said like a crying baby slave, or like a fat slave would like need 2 chains. Like how 5 people.
That's good.
2
That's
seat
good.
belts.
You told me that the other day, and I didn't quite understand what you meant. I was like, he said seatbelt extender. I was like, I don't really know, but like a chain extender would be kind of funny. That is funny. That is good. Mm-hmm. I was trying to think like a flight being delayed or something like that, or like turbulence would be another kind of topic to get into. But yeah, you could do something crazy with that. That's interesting.
Or like how the stewardess like gives instructions before takeoff. Like how
that's good. I like that, dude.
Like how would like in the slave ship, what would the stewardess say? The slave stewardess would be like, "Please fasten your chain." This, I don't know.
Please fasten your chain. We are expecting heavy weather and winds. Yeah, that's good. Something along those lines is funny though. Yeah, I have another one. This is the other one that I think is kind of crazy, but I was talking to my friend about it and we were cracking up. But I usually preface with like, all right, stick with me. There's a kid and he's been molested a lot. Yep. And then there's a guy that's molesting that kid, but it's his first time molesting anyone. And the kid's like, dude, is this your first time, dude? I'm glad you laughed. It's your first. He's like, no, I've done this hundreds of times. They just go to different schools, okay?
Is that your first time and you pop?
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? But that one's a little crazy, but I like that one, though.
That's dark, man.
It's dark.
That's just dark.
You got the one about the spaceship. That one's pretty funny.
Again, that joke started out with just me. What if you can say the N-word in space? That's how it started.
Yeah.
And I would say that for like I don't know how long, and then eventually I found out Joe Rogan said the N-word on his thing, and then I
He
started.
did?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
that's like 5 years ago.
Mm.
And then eventually I was like, I started learning about the Earth's atmospheres, and then I'm like, what if I literally put the layers? And it was the joke would bomb at first, and I was like, it's too wordy. I'm like, just cut it down, and then just name the things, and then eventually it became funny.
Yeah, I remember you were like, there's gonna be a kid that's molested in space. I was like, yo, that's funny. That is pretty funny. I don't really know why it's funny. I guess it's just because we're so advanced and superior in that way, but we're still so primitive and gross that it's so that juxtaposition is hilarious.
That's the first thing. As soon as we get interstellar travel, first thing to Mars, the lady's gonna get molested, the kid's gonna get raped. All the things that are happening on Earth gonna happen. A black guy's gonna get pulled over.
Just nothing changes, no matter how advanced we are. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, that's crazy. But what else, dude? What else is going on? We talked about Egypt. We talked about comedy. We talked about your history. Dude, what else? What else do you do for fun? You got anything else going on?
Other than open mics, I fold origami.
Stop. Yeah, you are into anime, huh?
Yeah.
Like you. Now I picture like when I pulled up to pick you up today, you were finishing a fold, and you were like, "Oh, he's here. I better go out there." Is that true? You fold?
Yeah. I fold origami because when I moved there, so obviously I didn't speak any English, and the only thing I could read was a book of origami because all the instructions were like visual instructions. So I didn't need to learn English, so I just folded an origami book.
Again, that's insanely wholesome. Oh my God. That is so adorable. Just a kid who just moved to a foreign country and he can't read anything, so he has a picture book where he learns origami, and he grows up to be a 31-year-old man, and he still folds origami because he stays in touch with that childlike self. That's wholesome as fuck, dude. If I gave you a piece of paper right now, would you be able to fold it up?
Yeah.
Should we do this?
Yeah, let's do it, bro.
Okay.
We got time.
Yeah. I'm going to do this.
I actually have an origami joke, too.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Would this work?
Yeah. I have an origami joke where I fold this origami crane to this girl in class that I liked, and she throws it away.
Oh, what a bitch.
Yeah.
Why'd she do that?
I don't know. I was kind of a weird. I was a foreign kid, a super black kid. She was a popular girl. I couldn't really talk to her because people were making fun of me for not speaking English.
That's a lame thing to make fun of someone for.
Yeah.
When did you like get a good grasp on it?
It was PBS.
Yeah.
All the shows. Have you ever watched PBS as a kid? So like Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Dragon Tales, Cyber Chase. I didn't learn English in school.
So you learned it just from watching PBS?
Yeah, TV. Because
That's pretty badass.
they would enunciate all the words. They would say how the word sounded
Yeah.
and like the letters and numbers.
So you were just like in Spanish class when you were 10 years old, just having no idea what was going on? That's kind of amazing. So the teachers would just give you bullshit A's just because they're like, I mean, he's here. Let's just fucking...
I felt like they were like just talking too fast. And I'm like, I'm not on the same level as the other kids. You have to talk slow.
Right.
And on Sesame Street, where like Elmo's going like, hey. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's how you say it.
You're getting it.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Did you say you have an accent? I guess you kind of do, right? Kind of?
It's like it comes out sometimes. I struggle with some words sometimes. Like I stutter in some words.
You stuttered on one earlier today. I forgot what it was. But
people say like I have pretty good English accent.
You just kind of it just kind of feels like your cadence when you're talking. It doesn't feel like an accent. It feels like that's just how you talk, you know. But
I still dream in Arabic. Isn't that weird?
that is super weird. That's crazy weird. Dreaming in
Do you get
Arabic.
that? Like you dream and someone's speaking Portuguese or like your mom speaking Portuguese?
Occasionally, very rare. But it's because I grew up. Well, I did grow up speaking a lot of Portuguese in the house. So occasionally I'll have a dream where someone's saying something in Portuguese. But it's so rare. It's not usually the main theme of the dream either. But to have a full dream of everyone speaking Arabic, that's interesting. Here's something that's interesting. Do you think it's harder to be funny in Arabic when you speak Arabic now?
It's way harder to be funny in Arabic
Yeah.
because there's no sense of humor in the Arabic language.
What do you mean?
And like the culture is there's no culture of comedy in the Middle East.
Oh,
So
interesting.
there's no such thing as like a stand-up comedian. So the language is like very serious. There's no like silly ways to say things.
Right. The one thing I've heard about the English language is that there's so many homophones, like words that are the same as other words, that it makes it so easy for us to make jokes. And the jokes here are so good because, you know, there's so many puns and stuff that you can do. I am desperate to see the end of this origami. What's it gonna be? Or should I wait and guess? Dude, are you making one of those folding fucking...
Oh no, that's this is middle school shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. To pick a number.
Yeah, pick a number. You making one of those? I've seen you walk around with one of those before.
I'll make you what I made that girl in class.
Okay, kind of gay, but all right.
Is this annoying to listen to on the earphones?
No, I don't think so at all. Here's something fun. We were talking about banana phone and roasting people. If you were going to roast me, what would you do?
You have like the safest build to roast because you're just like a normal dude.
Yeah,
So you like very hard to roast.
yeah.
So I would say something very silly, like you would jerk off in an envelope and like seal it.
Yeah.
So something, just something.
Just something off the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's always interesting. That's kind of why I was thinking with Banana Phone, I want to go there and like give, you know, say I'm Brazilian. That should be some material. Say I have a podcast that's not doing well. That should be material. Like, you know, just say shit that I think would be fun to make fun of me for. And then just let them rip, you know. Because I don't want to just be another... There was a white guy that went up the other night, and everyone just stared at him like, the fuck do we do with this guy? You look like Mark Normal. He's like, thank you. And then he just gets off stage. It's like, okay.
You gotta have some defect. You gotta have like a brain injury or like you look weird.
Yeah. Trenton Bradley usually does like an outfit or something because he also knows that. He's like, you gotta do something crazy.
Okay, the reason I like Banana Phone is like how silly can we, what's the silliest thing we can say? What I like about Banana Phone. I don't like being mean. Like some of the roasts are like personal and mean, and it's like I don't like that part of it.
Yeah, sometimes it gets mean for sure. There's a few where I'm like, damn, that was just fucking mean as hell.
Were you there on Friday on Roast Battle with Mumford versus Derek
Poston? I was not there.
Okay. Oh my God.
What'd he say?
It was the craziest. He talked about him leaving his wife and kid,
Oh, shit.
which is real.
Damn.
And it was insane.
Did he get mad?
Yeah.
Really?
You could see it in his face. It was all personal information. Like he actually left his wife and kids.
Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah. And
Damn.
he murdered. It was so funny.
It was funny, though?
It was hilarious.
Oh, but it was mad?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just wasn't funny. But if it was funny, I guess, you know, he did it. But at the same time, damn, dude, that's a guy's life. See, that's what scares me about roast, dude. Is that someone's just going to fucking say some shit that's so real. And it's like, fuck, bro. Is that even a joke? But again, I'm just a boring white dude. How bad could they really hit me?
You're the kryptonite of banana phone, dude.
Hey, yo. That's pretty solid. Yo, that's an addition right there. That's fucking cool. How many can you make?
Probably a couple hundred.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, couple
Just
hours.
off the dome? Holy shit. That's fucking dope.
If you give me like a larger piece of paper and I had like a day, I could probably make you like a dragon or like a, I don't know, like a dog or a snake. I can make any animal.
Gave you a day? Gave you prep time?
Yeah.
That's so cool. A full drag? How big would it be?
It's probably like this big.
Damn. You got one in your place?
In Iowa, I do. I had to leave them there.
Oh, sad.
Yeah.
Is your mom still there?
Yeah.
You go drive up there sometimes?
I went there last year. I haven't been there since.
Yeah, it's a shitty drive. What do you guys celebrate? Fucking, do you do, the one where you starve yourself?
Is it Ramadan?
Yeah.
I used to do it. No, I can't do it anymore just because like I'm poor. And if I don't eat for a day, I might actually die.
Yeah. But I mean, isn't that what you have to do for the whole thing?
I mean, yeah, but yeah, you kind of have to be prepared for it. I mean, you can't work, and you can't eat basically from sunrise to sunset. No food or water, and that's like my working hours. So I either have to quit my job and fast. I can't do both.
Yeah, that would suck though too. I have a neighbor that was doing it. I remember I caught him at around like 7:00, and he was not looking good. He was just like,
I have no fat on my body, so I can't.
it'd be a lot.
I can't lose weight.
I was looking into fasting. I was like, man, fasting sounds like it'd be kind of a good idea though, because I do have some fat on my body, but I don't know. Fasting can be good for you, so I don't know. But Ramadan, what else is a big one? Do they do one around Christmas?
It changes. It's usually around the end of summer, but it changes every year, like by a couple days.
What's it called?
It's just Ramadan. We only have one. It's just Ramadan.
Just Ramadan?
Yeah.
You don't got any other one? You don't have a
It's Ramadan
Arbor
Eid.
Day?
President's Day. Or
Yeah, dude. You guys got a Earth Day going on?
Dude, that's another thing I thought it was strange when I moved there. Like every other week, there's some sort of holiday going on.
Yeah,
Like, how
some
many
bullshit.
holidays do you have?
Dude, we don't even have it that bad. You go to Brazil, it's fucking crazy what's going on over there. Like over here, we'll be like, yeah, it's President's Day, but you don't even get the day off. Over in Brazil, every other weekend is a 3-day weekend. They're like, today is the Jesus Christ's middle birthday, so we're off and we party. It's crazy what's going on over there. And then Italy, I've heard like Europe is even worse. Like you just get holiday after holiday after holiday.
I heard in Europe, like at some point of the day, they just stop working for a couple hours.
Yeah. In Italy for lunch, they're like, we're done. Fuck it. Yeah.
I'm gonna go home, go to take a nap. I'll come back to see if I want to come back.
Oh, that's Spain. That's the siesta. Yeah, the siesta is a real thing. They do that in Argentina, I think, too.
I feel like that's good though. I like that.
No, it's amazing. What we do fucking sucks, dude. Wake up at 8 and then you're just there all day long. It sucks. It's so bad. But at least other places have an idea of like, yeah, take a break, dude. Chill.
Go drink some wine. Come back.
Drink some wine, have a coffee, maybe have some sex. Come on back, dude. Fuck it. Whenever you feel like it, just come back. I think that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, but Americans, it's worse is Tokyo. You ever been to like heard about Japan, what they're doing over there?
No, but I want to go.
Dude, I would love to go to Japan. I think living in Japan would probably be my number one place to live after the United States. And I'm not even the anime guy. I just love the food. I'm wearing a fucking ramen shirt right now. The food, sushi, like all the fish. Dude, hunt a dolphin for me. I will eat that. I don't give a shit about people killing dolphins. What else? The houses, like the aesthetic, the cleanliness, the spas, the little rocks on your back, the night, dude. I would be all over that shit. And apparently living there is pretty cheap.
Do you know a comedian named Egan? I think his name is Egan.
Is he the Irish guy?
No, he's like a buff Catholic comedian. Whatever, but he went to Japan last year, and he told me like even their vending machine food is good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like they have a vending machine where like it cooks ramen for you, and it comes out.
Sounds so good, dude. It's got to be better than here. But I mean, I don't know. I always kind of pictured myself with an Asian woman as well. You know, classic white guy things. But yeah, I think that would be fun to hang out in Japan. I would probably live there for a couple of years, but I don't think I could see myself like being there forever. But definitely hang out there for a long time. What about China? Would you go to China?
I would love to go there. Again, I wouldn't like to work for any. I wouldn't like to work for any like Japan. I would hate to work there because they work themselves to death.
Yeah, that's the thing I was talking about. They like fall asleep at work and they're just crazy over there.
I would love to. They have like stand up comedy. Like they have English stand up comedy clubs.
I've heard that.
I'd love to go there.
Did you meet that guy Andre from Russia that blew through here a couple months back?
Yeah.
He was telling me about that, and he was like, yeah, the comedy out there is actually bubbling, which is kind of cool.
I know Hans Kim just recently came back from over there.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Never talked to him.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
His personality is exactly what it is on stage.
Just like, hello, I am not feeling very good today. Something like that. I don't do good impressions. Yeah, he's funny though. I was someone that talked shit before I like saw him live, and then I was like, okay, he's good. He's got good writing.
He's one of a few comics where there's like no bullshit. It's literally joke after joke after joke after joke.
It's just good writing, and he's not doing acts or anything crazy. It's just solid written material.
It's like a robot, dude.
Mm-hmm. But that's a way of doing it, and it works. You know, clever. He doesn't need to lean on being silly. He's just like, nope, the writing will carry. That's good. I love that joke when he's like, I'm all for helping out the black community, but technically that is my bike. I love that joke. It's so funny. But yeah, Japan would be cool. China would be cool to go to. I don't see myself actually going to China. I'd rather go to Korea. I think Korea would be a good one. And maybe Vietnam. Australia would be cool. But I don't know. I don't like traveling. I've just never been a big travel guy. My sister likes traveling. She goes all over the world and she's seeing shit. And I'm like, not for me. I'm good. I'm chilling.
So, how often do you go back to Brazil?
Every year.
Oh, okay.
Should be going back in January.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, because it's summer there. So we go there, hang out for a month, enjoy the summer, and then come back. It's freezing cold. Hang out. It's a good time. But I'm kind of over Brazil. I don't like going there because it's just boring. We go to like a small town that doesn't have a lot going on.
Yeah, I was going to say where in Brazil?
It's called Campinas. It is just, São Paulo.
Mm-hmm.
It's right next to São Paulo. So it's like a larger city. It's maybe a little bit larger than Austin. Mm-hmm. But São Paulo is like a huge city. It's like probably the biggest in South America. And it's massive, and it's gross, and it's terrible. And I've seen it all, and I don't really care to go back. But if I was going to go to South America, I'd probably go to like Buenos Aires. I've been there once when I was younger, and it was really cool.
Do you have to drive through the favelas? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, so you don't really ever need to drive through the favelas, but they're around you. It's interesting. So the favelas are like they build the favelas in the areas that are undesirable for other real estate because it's basically homeless people is what it is. And they're going, okay, we need a place to live. So they buy a bunch of mud blocks and shit, and then they make these little homes on like the sides of mountains. Brazil's very hilly. It has like these rolling hilly mountains. So in the valleys of the mountains is usually like where the city is and the main areas and where everyone's hanging out. And then when it builds up along to the steeps of the mountain is where all the favelas are, and they kind of grow up. So that's why when you're down and you're hanging out, you can always see the favelas because they're on the base of the ridges that are coming up. So that's why everyone's always talking about them. It's because it's like it's always visible, but you can always avoid them. You don't go there. But they're actually getting smart. What they've started doing is they have tourists now, tour guides for favelas. And what the tour guides will do is they work for the gangs in the favelas. And they're like, oh, the people in the world want to experience a favela. So they're selling tours that are maintained, operated, and ran by the gangs in the favelas. Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. So you get there and they're like, hello, I'm a gang member. Get on the bus. Like, we're going to do the whole thing.
Wow, getting a tour guide from a gang member. It's like, yeah, that's where I shot that guy. And that's where the...
Rob that fool. And they got like AK-47s and they're on the bus with you. And they're like, welcome, everybody. Like, today we're going to be cruising through the favelas.
So there's like gang warfare over who could be the tour guide. Like, they're fighting over...
Well, the gangs kind of have like there are gangs that just run in certain areas. So there are like I said on that mountain again, there might be one favela here on this side and one favela on this side, and they're run by two different gangs, and they hate each other. And so if you go to like tour on this side, they're gonna have their own gang tour guide, and then and if you go to the gang on that side, they're gonna have their own gang tour guide. But some of the favelas are so unbelievably bad that nobody should go and visit them. It's usually the ones in Rio de Janeiro, which they actually have paved roads and they're at least kind of maintained because they know people like seeing them, that they create these tour systems. But I've been to some where it's like, this is garbage. It's like mud on the streets. You walk into a metal shack with like shit on the floor, and there's like a baby crying on a blanket. And then a mom with like one plate, and she's like, we're making dinner, and it's 3 beans. And you're like, this is crazy. Because we used to do these charity events where we would give them food. We'd go out and like hand out food. And I felt so bad because we would give them noodles. They couldn't even cook noodles. They had nothing to cook a noodle. They didn't have a pot or anything. And it's just like, fuck. We're just giving you noodles, and what are you going to do with this? You're just going to eat it? So...
Damn.
I don't know.
Dude, are you describing 6th Street, bro?
Yeah, dude. 6th Street's pretty rough.
Damn. So, anything crazy happened where you were handing out food?
They were very nice to us. They want the food, so they're like, everyone better fucking behave. Like, treat these people well. Crazier things is just like going into people's houses and seeing how they're living. It's like, Jesus. Like, it's really bad. It's like I said, 3 pieces of metal kind of bent to make some kind of hut, and then it's like a whole family in there. And they're like, yeah, we all live in here, and it's just muddy and gross. It's crazy. But I did see someone get robbed. That was fun. Let's see. He had like a satchel, like a strap over satchel, but he had it this way, and I had a camera, but I strapped it this way because I'm fucking, Guy runs past me. I felt him like feel the camera, and he felt it was secure. He moved on past, gets the guy in front of me, rips the satchel off his shoulders, and we were on a crosswalk. We were crossing the street while this happens. Ripped it off his shoulders, slipped, fell into the street. And we're crosswalking this way, and there's an intersection, so there's like traffic going this way. Falls into the street. A bus almost drives over this fucking guy but it barely turns off. He's on the floor holding the bag. The old man that he stole it from is like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He gets up, a motorcycle pulls up, he jumps on the back of the motorcycle, and they drive off. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Someone tried to pickpocket my dad once. They like were feeling out his back pocket for a wallet. And then my dad turned and was like, "What the fuck?" And I remember seeing this guy just standing there like this. And then he goes. And then he turns and walks the other way. We were just like, what the fuck was that about? But
dude, when I lived in, you're describing everything that happened to me in Egypt. I see that shit all the time. Me and my dad we kind of got mugged, but it was for food. It was like late at night, and we were walking home, and this like Egyptian kid like pulls a knife on my dad, and we had like groceries. And I looked at my dad's like 6'4", big, huge dude.
oh shit, really?
Yeah, and this tiny kid, like teenager, just holding a knife. And he had like torn clothes. Like now I have the perspective of seeing him when I was a kid. I was like, Dad, just beat this kid up.
Right.
But now that I look back at it, I was like, oh, that kid was starving and he had like no food. And so my dad like gives him the food, takes his money out, gives him money. And I'm like a kid. I'm like, Dad, what? Like beat him up? Like what are you doing?
Right.
But now I'm like, oh, the kid was like dying, and he was trying to
survive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, that's some shit.
Also saw a guy get stabbed to death.
What?
That was
What? Tell it.
It was in my neighborhood, and we were just playing soccer outside, and there was just local gangs, and two of them got into it, and they had like some sort of type of machete or like knife, and they started stabbing each other, and nobody did anything. All of us just watched. We ran away, and the guy like died on the street. People just mind their business.
Oh,
no cops came.
God.
No one came. People just left.
Dude, stories like that make me realize how fucking good we have it in the United States. Oh,
and the dude like he slashed
Christ.
them open, and when blood comes out, it's not like red in the movies. It's like dark purple.
Right.
So you can see like just got like dark purple, like intestines coming out. And he just like dropped. He didn't make he just went straight down, just dropped.
And then you guys just kept playing soccer?
No, we ran away.
Damn.
But again, like shit like that, where it's in the neighborhood where like the police, like the neighborhood polices itself basically. So the gang police each other.
So there's no way to call anybody else?
No, the cops will never go to that neighborhood
because they're scared.
Yeah, they know like something's gonna happen. I'm gonna get shot, whatever.
And what's
like,
the difference between that and the U.S. then? You think the cops here aren't as afraid? They're more well armed, I guess.
Yeah, well armed. Because over there, like knives are like more dangerous than guns.
Why is that?
Because like it's very like it's like a market where like it's very tight knit, close. There's no like open streets. It's all like very narrow streets.
Oh, so the
like,
close quarters is
so if you pull a gun on someone,
it's not as fast.
Yeah. And if they get close to you, they could stab you.
That's interesting. You wouldn't expect the dynamic in the layout of the city to have an impact on how dangerous certain areas can be. But that makes sense. If you're that close quarters, it's like, fuck. It gets even more dangerous. Here, everything's spread out, so it's easier to patrol and move around. Yeah. That's interesting. Damn, that's sad as fuck, though. You had to see that when you were like 10? Jesus.
And everyone know who did it. Everyone know who's responsible, but they never got in trouble.
You know the guy's name and everything?
Like he lives in the apartment building. He's part of this gang, whatever. His mom.
But that's it. You just don't say anything, and that's it. Damn. You think if you were still living there, you'd be in a gang?
I like to think my parents did they were trying to keep us out of it, but I think my parents would have tried their best for me not to be a part of it.
But you guys fled because Sudan was invading?
Well, yeah, it was even worse because there were genocide was happening. So we didn't move. We moved to a better place, like a little bit, because Egypt was just like it was just a bad neighborhood. But Egypt is beautiful, bro. Pyramids are incredible. I would highly recommend to go to Egypt
Yeah.
just to see the pyramids.
I'd like to go to Egypt.
The pyramids are like they're not nothing like what you see on the TV. It's like a skyscraper.
Yeah.
It's like the Austin. If you see a skyscraper in Austin, it's like that tall. It's massive.
Yeah, they're fucking huge. That's interesting. I was always thinking if I wanted to go to the Arab world, I'd go to like just kind of far out. But I was thinking Uzbekistan.
Mm-hmm.
I always looked at that. I was looking at that the other day, going like, "Damn, that would be so cool to go to Uzbekistan." I have no fucking idea what's going on over there, but
It's probably not good.
you don't think so?
I mean,
I was watching
I
this
don't know.
dude today, this morning, on my phone. Dude is riding his bike from Europe to Japan, and he's in like Afghanistan right now, and he's like filming his experience in Afghanistan. Dude, that's crazy. He's like there talking to the Taliban, getting travel papers. It's like, yo.
I never liked those type of reporters where they intentionally go to like a fucked up area, and they're always shocked when something fucked up happens.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go in there knowingly that you might die, then go ahead, but don't be surprised if something does happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't anything fucked up, but it's just interesting to see the Taliban, like you're literally talking with the Taliban and being like, "Yeah, I need a travel paper." That's pretty wild. But that's what my cousins say about Brazil. They're like, "We hate when people come to Brazil and they just care about seeing the favelas." Because it's like, dude, the favelas is the shittiest part of Brazil. Like, why do you want to see that? There's nicer areas to be in.
Dude, a gang member tour guide is so funny.
Yeah,
That's a whole skit, bro.
that is pretty good,
It's
actually.
so funny.
Gang member tour guide. Yeah, that is good. I didn't think about it like that until I started saying it, and you were like, yeah, that's crazy. They're like, hello, welcome to the whole... That would be like a good Family Guy thing, you know?
Have you ever seen City of God?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, they love movies like that, dude. All the movies in Brazil are all like gang related. It's so I'm trying to think like big action movies here are usually, war movies going to Afghanistan or like some kind of war movie like that. But all the movies there are about some SWAT team type situation like police force and they have to fight the gang in the favelas. It's like every action movie in Brazil is about that. It's crazy.
Have you ever been to the Bird Nest Stadium?
No.
It's in Brazil, right?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh no, wait, that's in China. Never mind. But didn't you guys host the Olympics at some
Yeah,
year?
2016.
And when they were building the stadiums, they had to. I think they had to clear out some of the favelas.
Yeah, they
And
did.
and they had they covered up a section of a mountain just to hide the shitty part.
Yep, they did that. They put like a big, like a tarp. They just put a tarp over it. It's crazy. Like they're hiding weed from the cops or something. They're just like, that's good enough, I guess. But yeah, it's because again, they didn't want that to be the image that people saw of Brazil. They wanted it to be like a pretty beautiful thing. Again, just even talking about it, I'm always like, it's so crazy how living in the U.S., you don't even experience these problems. We're so blinded to how like 95% of the world is, which is just shit like that. And it's like, that's wild.
Do you do any BJ? Or I can't even say that.
Be gay?
Are you gay? No. Fuck. Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Oh, no. Like, no, I never got into it. My cousins do it. They love fighting. That's the one thing that I can't relate with them at all. I go there and they're always talking about UFC and the newest fights, and I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck about UFC. I kind of don't like it. I don't like UFC. I don't like fighting. I don't like watching it. To me, it's like, this is gay. It's too violent. I don't know. I watch it and I'm like, is this really this guy's objective? Is to be the best at kicking someone's ass? Like, what a douchebag. Like, this guy's an asshole for doing that. He committed his life to kicking someone's ass. That's a fucking asshole. That's what I think. But people are like, no, it's defense. It's an art. No, dude, that guy's a dick. He's a damaged person, and he's like, I need to be so good at kicking. Do you fight?
They're a lot similar to open micers. They're also damaged people trying to, but no, you look like you would strangle like a dude who's like 2 times your weight just because you're Brazilian.
Yeah,
people just assume you can, how
you can sprawl or something.
Yeah,
I can't, bro. Anybody could kick my ass, dude.
It's not too late, man.
It's not too late. I think I'd be kind of good at it. I just don't care. I just don't care for it. Do you watch the fights? Do you watch UFC?
No, I don't like fighting. I mean, I had to fight because like I lived in a bad neighborhood.
Yeah, you lived in a fight.
But I don't like it. I mean, I'll watch it with my friends, enjoy it, but not really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Makes me squeamish. I'm like, no, I can't get behind it. It's weird to just be like cheering on someone getting their ass kicked. I don't know. That just feels wrong. Just feels wrong to me. And I follow that. But a lot of people love it because of Joe Rogan. They're like, yeah, if he loves it. But you hear that, Joe Rogan? That shit sucks, dude.
My dream scenario is seeing Joe Rogan like walk down 6th Street and I'm like, I'll kick your ass. Or trying to get in an altercation with Joe Rogan. I think it's really funny.
Yeah?
Just do... Then what's his name? Liver King?
Oh, yeah, he tried to tackle his ass. Yeah, he tried to get him. He tried to black bag him.
It's the funniest thing you could do is challenge the guy with the most security. The guy who has fucking Secret Service security to a fight.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Dude, Liver King just disappeared after that. As soon as he touched down, they grabbed his ass, took him away. They were like, we're not playing games with you, bro.
I wish you would have done open mics.
Liver King?
Yeah.
That would have been funny. Dude, the roast on that guy would be great. Yeah. I think Dream Scenario, I would want to play Joe Rogan in pool. I'm really good at pool.
Oh.
And I know he's good at pool.
Mm-hmm.
And I really want to play him. I just want to be like, one game. What do you got, bro?
Make me a regular at the mothership.
Yeah. I mean, I could do without that. I just want to play pool with him and be like, yeah, if you want to play pool sometime again. Like,
wait, I mean, he's like amateur pro good. How good are you?
I'm amateur pro. I would say I was. I went to Vegas once for a competition. Was fucking good, dude.
Holy shit.
Fucking good at pool, dude. I got sticks in my room. I was going off for a bit, but then I stopped. Yeah.
Do you ever hustle in like the pool halls?
When I was in college, we would do that a lot. We would, like, the target would always be a frat kid who's like, I grew up with a pool table in my basement. Like, if someone said that shit, it was like, oh, this kid's done. He's eviscerated. Because it was like comedy back then. It was you woke up and you go straight to the bar and you're just rack for rack for rack playing pool all night till 2:00 and then you go home. Like that's all we did. So when someone said they like grew up with a pool table, it's like this guy is confident enough to think he's good, but he's fucking not. And yeah, we would make some money, but nothing crazy. You know, it'd always be like $20 a drink, something like that. And then I did some tournaments. I got a big ass trophy in the other room. Like I was pretty good. I was pretty fucking good. I loved it.
Is it just the amount of time you would have to dedicate to playing? Is that what's stopping you from like? Because I feel like you could be like you don't need to be necessarily athletic to try to be a professional.
You don't. And that's what I loved about pool is that you do not need to be an athletic person. But I also like golf. It's the same thing. I don't think you need to be that athletic to play golf. It's just, it's a mind game. Like, it's just about focus and setting up for the shot. But what was the question?
What's stopping you from trying to become pro?
There's really no end game. I mean, the end game is you drive around, you do tournaments, and you make, a couple $1,000s at this tournament, a couple $1,000s at the next tournament. And that's your life, is you drive around just doing tournaments. And I don't think I liked it that much. I didn't like it enough to do that. And I was around other people that I could tell liked it way more than I did. And I was like, it's just not going to be me. Like, I love the game. I love playing, but I would never commit my life to this. It's just a game that I love, but I'm not going to make a living off of this. I have to pee. I'll be right back. You can whisper sweet nothings in the mic.
Have we been talking for like 6 hours?
An hour and a half? Should be a time stamp. You want to call us soon?
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll start saying the N-word.
Let's call it then. So, yo, we're calling it peace.
Bye, love you.